Hi everyone, today we really wanted to come on here and talk about things we wish we could tell our younger selves. I feel like we've been talking about this a lot lately and it's really helped us and been so insightful, so we thought why not bring it to YouTube.
These are going to be some things that we wish we could tell our younger selves. Of course, some things you can only learn through time, but if we could tell you guys now sooner rather than later, then why not?
So we hope you enjoy and stay tuned for some good lessons. So first lesson we learn is just to stop hanging on to other people. Some relationships aren't supposed to last forever. They weren't supposed to last forever. Some people you really aren't supposed to take into your next season of life with you, and some people you do have to let go in order to progress.
You don't need to feel like people need to stay forever. Not everyone is meant to stay forever. Some people are there for a specific season and reason in your life, and when it is time to move on, you need to recognize that and understand that. Some people also, they're not at the same maturity level as you, so if you are ready to move on but they are not, you can't drag them with you. Sometimes it is just your turn and the time is up. You guys have your fun together when you are together, and it's okay when those times do come to an end and you'll meet other people.
It was simply just that person's turn to be in your life, but now God is moving you on to a different thing. So be encouraged, because that is God taking you to the next level. People evolve. The next chapter of their life just doesn't align with yours. That is God shifting you and moving you onto a bigger and better path.
The next point is stop wasting the lessons God has already taught you so that you don't have to learn them again. This can apply to friendships, situations, and even jobs. If God has taken you out of certain places and situations like these and you feel like you've learned a lesson, then oftentimes you may be put into another situation that is similar. So it's up to you in those times to learn. Otherwise, you will continue to be stuck in the same cycles.
Sometimes God is really trying to teach you wisdom and discernment. That is something that King Solomon prayed for, and he became the richest man alive to this day. So we should really take heed to these lessons that he's trying to administer onto us, because we don't know what God is trying to do. We don't know the path he has us on, but it is something that will take us so much further than where we are at now. Sometimes God is really trying to reach out to you and trying to call you into a lesson, because that's the lesson that you'll need to learn for this next season of your life. And all it's going to do is benefit you. Like, God is a God of grace and of love and of mercy. So these lessons, even though it might seem tough in the moment, is something that we can't even criticize, because we don't even know our tomorrow. He's the only one that knows. So be encouraged in those lessons.
Another lesson I wish I could have told my younger self is that you could be the most beautiful shade of blue, but if someone's favourite colour is green, they will never be able to fully appreciate you. This means that a person's inability to love you has nothing to do with you. It could just be down to their own preferences and their own internal processing, and that is not something that you can control, nor should you try to control. Even if you, for example, I know lots of people, they want to pray that things will change or this person will change. You can't go against a person's will. Only God dishes out free will, and it's not for us to be able to control. So you're gonna have to just move on.
And the last point I feel like is really good to finish off on is to just stop being so reactive. The phrase protecting your peace is such an understatement, and it's something we should really hold so close to our hearts. Like, anger and all these emotions that you feel when you get triggered by something creates stress. Stress is not good for your body in any way, and ultimately it's just going to deteriorate your body. So why not just remain calm? I saw a statistic which said anger only lasts for 90 seconds, which is insane, because ultimately that means that whatever we do after those 90 seconds is all in our control. It's about realizing that our body is so reactive naturally. It just reacts to things. If we fall ill, then your body naturally is going to start repairing itself and doing all these different processes to have you recover. But in the same way, it's going to react to if we feel offended by something, and like I said, it's going to physically affect your body. So that's why we've been blessed with a mind and free will, where we can limit how much energy we put towards something. We're not dogs. A dog can just react. It doesn't really rationalize, or just any animal. So we've been blessed with the power of the mind, that we will be able to think before we say things and do things that will ultimately impact our bodies.
It's not about ignoring the offence or ignoring the feelings toward the offence. You can fully feel it and you should feel it, but it's about controlling it in your mind. It's about sitting in that feeling and deciding with your mind what you're going to do next, not just reacting out of the feeling. but it's processing it.
Instead of putting your energy into getting angry and doing something back for revenge, put that energy into forgiving whatever has offended you, whatever has hurt you, and into yourself as well. Put that energy into bettering yourself, into ignoring it and realizing actually you're nothing like whatever has offended you. You don't want to go down to its same level. We've been blessed with the ability to become better than whatever may be affecting us. You don't always need to be so reactive. Just remain calm and you'll see how much happier that will make you. Your body's under so much less stress and mentally and physically you're happier.
Many people think that because they're not the ones that did the offence, that they're better than the other person. But in the same way, they may react in a way that is similar to how that person has been to them. So that really doesn't make you better. It is about choosing to do the right thing, not what's right in your eyes, but the actual right thing and the moral thing. That is what makes you a better person.
Exactly. So yeah, we just wanted to share some small little lessons that we've learned and will still continue to apply in our lives. Every day is a challenge and we're always in a season. These things are something that we should really be taking into every single season.
Just like how we mentioned, in order to grow, you need to come out of cycles. Sometimes we have been freed. It's about us accepting that freedom and choosing to come out of those chains.
Yeah, so these are some things we thought we'd just like to share with everyone. Hopefully it can be a word to somebody and maybe a sign, or maybe it's just something that will help them in every season of their life, and an encouragement that really in all these seasons and all these lessons, God has got you. They are all for a reason, and yeah, to accept that with a willing, accepting heart.
Hope you guys learned something from us and you can apply it to your life now, sooner rather than later.
There'll definitely be so much more of these chats and conversations and lessons that we would like to share with everyone. So make sure to follow us for more and yeah, get both perspectives on everything. So hopefully we'll see you guys again in another video. Bye!